Elizabeth Manley is joining us on the couch.
Hi,
always a pleasure to have you here.
You.
I love the pretty much the great promo pack for Elizabeth Manley and Friends. This is an event happening down at Scotiabank Place on January the 26th.
Yes.
This is a big endeavor for you.
This is huge. I mean, I'll just kind of give you a little bit of the rundown how it all happened. I do so much charity work here in Ottawa, and I was saying to you earlier before we came on air, I said there's so many gala dinners and there's so many things that happen in Ottawa that I really wanted to make a bigger impact on all the charities I work for, and I'm extremely passionate about teen mental health because of my history. I went through a depression, I quit skating, and took that pathway of getting help, and then came back and won the Olympic medals. So I've been spending a ton of time in the last 2 years with YSB Youth Services Bureau, and I've been going around to schools and I've been talking. And I just got to that point where my husband and I, Brent, we said, what can we do to make a bigger impact and give back to the city and really, raise the awareness? And we came up with
this amazing show.
This amazing event.
I mean, you have participated in hundreds of shows post the Olympics. I mean, you're traveling, skating with the, all of the big tours. What is it like to actually plan your own?
Well, to be a producer is so hard. It is so much work. I mean, you can see, I mean, it's just nonstop between, trying to put the event together, trying to get the talent to come in, organizing the event. And not only am I doing the skating event at Scotiabank on January 26th, but we're putting on a gala dinner at Brook Street the night before on the 25th. So I'm doing 2 events in one. And I was just at Brook Street, a couple weeks ago, and I feel like I'm doing my wedding all over again. It's like, there's just so much that goes into it. And I've been really, really lucky, not only with the talent that's coming in, Joanne Rochette, Elvis Stoico, Nancy Kerrigan. I mean, Nancy Kerrigan, I don't think has ever been in Ottawa. And they all just jumped on board because they knew of the cause and the purpose of the event. And then, Scotiabank came in.
And then you also have singers. I mean, as much as it is for people who love to watch skating, you have a mixture of these singers and these tributes coming in. Do it for Darren and for Jamie Hubley. Like, there's so much involved.
Well, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it an event where it's not just figure skating. I didn't want the typical man at home sitting on the couch going, oh, we're going to a figure skating show tonight. I mean, we have to be realistic. So I'm trying to create this event. I want it to be a yearly event every year, and it's kind of my way to give back to Ottawa. And what I decided was the first year I would get some local talent. So I've got 2 live singers. I've got Erica Hunter, who is a star of Rock of Ages on Broadway, who is from Ottawa, as well as Nathan Holler, who goes to Juilliard and is an amazing singer. So I'm trying to highlight some Ottawa talent, hidden Ottawa talent. And then eventually where my dream is with this event is to get so big that, my dream is to get Cirque du Soleil involved eventually. Like, I want to create it into an event where everybody enjoys it. Men, women, children, teens, everything. And it was really important for me with this event, with the teen mental health scenario and giving back to do it for Darren and to YSB, was to create some sort of entertainment where the teens would enjoy it, because that's what it's about. It's for the teens. And we've been very, very lucky that Scotiabank Place is allowing us to use the HD screen, so we're going to be using a lot of video where we've got the live singer. So I have a stage. It's going to be a 3/4 bowl, very intimate. So it'll be like a rock concert. I have the full stage at the end with the ice seats, and it's going to be very intimate. And I wanted to make it into a show, not just a not just a figure skating show.
No, it sounds like there's so much that encompasses this event. Elizabeth Manley and Friends. You have the gala that's going to happen the night prior to. Well, and you've got the long list of people, but Joanne Rochette said, I'm in. Elvis Stoico's coming in from Mexico. Nancy Kerrigan, and the list does go on. So people can just check out more information, ElizabethManleyandFriends.com. That's the website.
And tickets are on sale right now, and either on my website, ElizabethManley.com, or capitaltickets.ca.
All there. January 26th, starting at 7 o'clock at Scotiabank Place. And then if you also want information about the gala, you'll find it there too. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a huge project, and I'm sure it'll all come through.
I hope so.